What's up, Hidden Family? Hi, it's Chi. We're back. We're actually back. So, Young Boy was turned as hell. He was turned. But it was such a good concert. The Young Boy concert was the only concert I've ever been to, which is crazy. I've never gone to a concert before. That's why I decided to splurge for those front row tickets. I wasn't front row. I was actually second row, but there was no one in front of me, and my friend got us to the front row. So, shout out Andy. But I have to clean up. I've already been cleaning all day, but I need to clean a bit more because I put away all my clothes, and I also need to um clean up the kitchen because the kitchen is a mess, and I also need to make dinner. So, ooh, I thought it was burnt for a second. I thought what I made was burnt, but it's not. But I need to clean up this whole area. It's not it, chat. It's not it. But I just got off stream. I was on stream for like an hour. And basically, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I was on stream for an hour and 20 minutes, but I stopped it because I want to do something, and I need to. Why is it dark? Why is it dark in here? But I need to start cleaning around my house, and I was cleaning in my room, but I can't like go around my house because I'm plugged into Ethernet. My banana bread's done, but I'm making banana bread in the oven. I want to make a matcha because I haven't had a matcha all freaking day. And I also bought a lot of fall fruit, fall pumpkins. This is, what kind of squash is this? This is a spaghetti squash. I also got a butternut squash, and I'm gonna make soup. So I'm really excited to make some autumn soup. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. So, you have to get into the autumn mood that way. Look what my cat did to the bag I had the treats in. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. Like, I don't know what it is. They don't even like these treats, but they're like breaking into them. Like, chill. Chill, boy. Okay, now I'm gonna check if the banana bread is done. I think it's done. This is it. It's like purple-ish. Yeah, that's definitely done. So you don't want to let your loaf cool in the pan because it sweats and then it can make it like mushy. So, and make sure you can leave it in the pan for up to like 5 minutes, but you want to take it out before the 5-minute mark. I still have all this stuff that I need to put in the fridge. What is this? This is ginger. Ginger. I have 3 minutes on my camera, but I just wanted to say I appreciate you, Hidden Family, so much. And if you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we're on the way to 1K subs. And also make sure to share the video if you haven't already, because a lot of people that are on my main don't know about my hidden, and this is like a little behind the scenes for y'all, and it's an exclusive content. So I made this lemon loaf. Look how good it looks. And I'm gonna cut it open now. Okay, let's cut it. I forgot the poppy seeds at the end, so we will see how it looks. It looks good. I also subbed. It was 100 grams of sugar, but I did, it was 150 grams of sugar. I did 100 grams of sugar instead. Oh, almost fell. Let's try it. Oh. I'm so clumsy. I'm also making a pumpkin soup. I roasted some pumpkin earlier today. Oh, I'm so clumsy with this. So I roasted some pumpkin and I made some bone broth yesterday. So I'm going to use that bone broth. If I could find it. Okay, so I'm going to blend it with this bone broth as the liquid. I'm also going to add some more collagen to it to bump up my protein. So I'm going to add like 3 scoops. And I'm also going to add some lentils into it to bump up the protein. And I was going to add some yogurt and sour cream to bump up the protein too. But I just read that because I wanted some probiotics in it too, because you know we want to make our gut happy, but I found out that you kill all the probiotics if you put the yogurt or the sour cream in while it's hot, like while it's cooking on the stove. So you should put it in like when you serve, like a dollop of it on top. So I'm gonna be doing that for the probiotics and the protein. So I don't know if I mentioned already, but I'm adding some lentils to cook. And since it's a pumpkin soup, I'm gonna add some pumpkin seeds also for protein and all the other beautiful things it adds. So I'm gonna blend this up now with my Vitamix, because Vitamix is our best. What's up, YouTube? So I'm going back home right now. I ended up getting my mint chip ice cream, so I'm happy about that. But I'm going home right now. Hope you guys have been having a good day. I saw this kid in my class. That's why I don't like going there. But it was low-key nice. But like, you know, people put on a mask, if you know what I mean. I'm kind of superstitious about that stuff. I always like assume people have like bad intentions, because all in my life people have only had bad intentions, and like you meet them once, you know, like they might seem really nice, like, you know, first impressions, I feel like those are the biggest biggest hoaxes ever. I don't even know how to say it, but it's a hoax. Like, first impressions, someone, you'll meet them the first time, you'll be like, damn, this person's like the nicest person ever. You start to get to know them, the worst person ever, and you wish you never met them. But yeah, so I always try to guard up, because, you know, you never know when you're gonna meet a snake. And it's literally like at this point, like I feel like 98% of people that I've met in my life have been total snakes. And you know, those little few people that you meet that are good people, you gotta hold on to them. And anyways, I'm going on a tangent, but I was like, oh, hi, like, how are you doing? Just trying to be nice, obviously, because again, what you put out in the universe comes back onto you. So I was like, oh, like, how are you? He was like, good. And then he's like, oh, so how are you doing after he gave us our scoops of ice cream? Because that was my sister and her friend, and our friend Anastasia. And he was like, I was like, yeah, I'm good, I'm just studying school. And he's like, oh, this uni. And I was like, no, not that uni. Like, I was like, this other school I'm going to be, and then I explained what my major was. I was like, I'm being a nutritionist. And he's like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, how's your school? He's like, oh, I'm done with it. And I was like, oh, like, you're done? And he's like, yeah, I dropped out. And I was like, he's like, I'm going to become an elevator mechanic. And I was like, oh, that's cool, like, it's gonna work out for you, like, I already know. I was gonna say more, but I was kind of like shocked in the moment. So I was like, just like, I don't like talking, as y'all know, but I was gonna say like, oh, whatever you put work into, it will come back, like, it will radiate and grow whatever you put you work in. I was gonna say all that, but I was kind of flustered in the moment, didn't want to talk too much, you know, because I didn't want to give too much of my energy away. Because when I talk like that, even right now, I feel like I gave too much of my energy away. And you gotta learn when to protect your energy sometimes, you know. But you know, it was just a regular conversation, nothing too crazy, but I can't help it but feel drained after even these little conversations, exposing myself so much, because I don't like telling people like what I'm doing with my life, and I regret telling him what I'm doing with my life. But you know, you gotta keep that aura, you gotta